What's up, guys? This is Michael at Fouch Fabs. I'm here in the shop. It's Saturday, and I thought I'd do a quick video on what you should wear when you go on a granite install, or kind of what I wear. I mean, there's no exact dress code you should wear, but trust me, there's things you shouldn't wear, and I'll do a video on that later. When you go to a granite install, of course the customer's going to judge you by what you look like before you even walk in the door and start doing work, okay? If you're very good at your job, trust me, that perception of you is going to change as you start working. No matter what you look like, they're going to have more respect for you if they see you start just kicking ass. On the other hand, if you walk in not looking good and you're just mediocre, then they're probably going to look negatively at you. And if you walk in not looking so good and you're below par on your skill level, you might as well kiss it goodbye. They're probably never going to come back to your company for another job. If they're a builder, they're probably not going to tell their friends to come, you know, if they got neighbors that are looking for stone. So how you look and present yourself on a job is very, very important. I'm not the prettiest guy in the world. I also have a lot of tattoos. I have my ears pierced. I've also got a southern drawl. So people's perception of me is low when I first show up to their home, unless they know my work from a previous client of ours. So if they're first time they seen us, first time they worked with us, I show up, especially if it's in the summer and I've got on like a short sleeve or a sleeveless shirt or something, my sleeved arm showing. I've got my beard, I've got southern slang, so they're probably like, dang, who did they send to my house? But normally about 30 minutes into it, I know what I'm talking about, and they start to see how I kind of control the situation, control my guys, get my system set up. You know, they start to have a better perception of me. So anyway, what you should wear. I'm working in the shop today, but I normally wear the same thing whether I'm at the shop or on an install. It's October, so it's getting kind of cool out. I'll wear a vest, you know, just to kind of keep me warm. I don't get too hot in it. I can still move, lift the stone up, all that stuff. One thing you have to be aware of, and this is for the guys out there that are new to the industry who maybe might want to know what to wear on their first day. You're going to be lifting stone, you're going to be bending down, you know, clamps, you're going to be climbing steps, you know, you're going to be moving around. You're going to be crawling under sinks, things like that. So, you know, don't wear something that's so tight that you can't move. Don't wear something that's so loose that you're going to trip over yourself. So I wear a vest. It provides me with mobility and a little bit of warmth, all right? So also, always rep your company. You know, you should have a company shirt on. We provide our guys with t-shirts and hoodies for the cold weather. They both have our Countertop Kings logo on them. The hoodies and the t-shirt also have a logo on the back. Since I'm the owner, I kind of wear the collared shirt. My wife got it for us, you know, just so we have a little nicer shirt when we talk to the customers and things like that, okay? I also always wear an undershirt. I use something that dries very quick. I try not to wear cotton. I use the mindset of if I was hiking, kind of the same movement, same mobility. You want to dry quick. You know, you don't want anything heavy, and you want to be flexible. So this is a Nike undershirt. I wear it. It works great. The Uniform Company khaki pants with pockets on the side, those work great. I have several pair of them at home. I have worn them so much they're barely staying together. These are just some khaki pants. I don't know the brand. 2 pockets in the front, 2 pockets in the back. I do prefer pants with pockets on the sides because I carry a lot of stuff in my pockets as far as pins and things like that. In the summer, you can wear shorts. I don't see anything wrong with wearing shorts in the summer as long as they're not too short and you're showing things you shouldn't show. If they are short, wear a pair of like bicycle shorts underneath them, okay? With your pants, the main thing, wear a belt, guys. Don't be the guy that shows up without a belt and their pants are down here. Don't show up to a customer's house like that. It's not the time or the place for it, all right? Wear a belt. I sometimes feel like Batman or a cop or something like that. On my belt, I've always got, this is the two things when I hire somebody that I tell them they have to provide by themselves. I will provide everything else. A razor knife if you're installing. This should be part of your outfit. When you're laying your clothes out for the next day, this should be with them. A razor knife and a tape measure. 100% of the time, all right? I also always carry a back knife. You know, I use it if I have to cut something on the quick. Cut my silicone top, something like that, and maybe I've set my razor knife down somewhere. You know, also, it's just nice to have. I've got used to carrying it. I also always carry my gun. I've got a concealed carry. I don't recommend everybody carries a gun and a back knife. If you do, make sure you conceal it. Don't walk in the house with a gun, you know, this big hanging off your side. It's going to intimidate your customers. I'm a gun fan. I don't want somebody coming to my house working with a huge gun hanging off their side right in my face. Nobody knows I have my gun on my side. It's covered with my clothes and my shirt. Nothing wrong with carrying them. If you're carrying a lot of cash to and from a customer's home, you don't want the chance of somebody coming up on you and taking that money. That's why I always have a gun on me. Back brace. You don't have to wear it, but I do recommend installers have a back brace. You're going to be lifting heavy stone. If you're not used to lifting the heavy stone, you might not be using the best technique. So you may be using your back more than your legs and your hips. So take it from somebody that's been doing this 20 plus years, a back brace will help you when you get older, okay? Another part of your uniform, safety glasses. You should always have safety glasses. You don't have to wear them the whole time at the job. This ain't Sears. We don't have human resources person going to come by and check you got your safety glasses on your face. But if you're going to be cutting stuff, you know, if you're going to be cutting stone or wood or whatever, put some safety glasses on. Sucks to be at a customer's house, have a piece of stone or a splinter fly in your eye, have to call the ambulance, the job gets stopped, blah, blah, blah. It's not hard to pop on a set of safety glasses. If you put these with your outfit of the morning, then you don't have to spend 20 minutes looking in the truck for your set of safety glasses. Alright? I always wear a hat, especially when it's cold out. I ain't got no damn hair, so it keeps my head warm. And it's another way to represent your company. We order hats with our logo on it. We also have toboggans with our logo on it. You know, depending on how cool it is outside, it'll be a hat or a toboggan for me. But I never leave home without one. So as far as footwear goes, when you work in a granite shop, you've got these boots. I mean, this is your everyday footwear if you work in a granite shop. I put insoles in mine, so it's easier on my back, easier on my feet. I personally feel it's okay to wear these on an install. Some people might disagree with me, okay? The pluses to wearing these on an install. You're used to wearing them all the time. You're comfortable walking in them. If it's raining outside, you don't have to worry about your socks getting wet, all that. Also, when I first enter a home, when I'm just looking, you know, figuring things out, or if it's a repair and I've already been to the home, it don't take me a second to slip these off and walk in the customer's house, and I don't make footprints, I don't get their floor wet, anything like that. Those are hands down the quickest footwear to take off and go in a customer's house. So why I got these off, I wear, of course I wear socks, but I always wear long socks, mainly for these if I'm wearing shorts with them, because these, as you can see, it'll wear the hair off of your legs. You'll have rings around your legs. That's from forgetting my long socks, or they don't go up high enough. It eats all the hair off your legs. But I wear merino wool long socks. Darn Tough is a very good brand. These aren't Darn Toughs, but most of my socks are Darn Tough. They last a long time and they've got a lifetime warranty on them. So I like those. Some other options for footwear. I couldn't find mine. We just moved into this shop. But the second one that I wear is, these are my wife's, is a set of hiking boot style. Very good ankle support. So, you know, if you have a rough driveway, or, you know, it's a new construction and the yard hasn't been worked with at all, these help out a lot. Also, you got the steel-toed tennis shoe. As you can see, mine's been worn quite a bit. These are Merrell's. I don't recommend them. They didn't hold up very well. But the main thing when you're choosing your footwear to wear on an install is make sure it has a steel toe. You can also get the ones with the, I think it's called a metal tarsal, that goes up here over the foot. I don't wear those, but I don't think you should ever show up on a granite install or to work in a shop without steel-toed shoes or boots on. If you ever drop a piece on your toe, you'll never not wear steel toes again. But the main reason to wear steel-toe boots on an install, sometimes you have to pick stone up and set stone down. I'm trying to find a real easy piece to work with here and show you. Alright, so if you have to do that and adjust your grip, right, you can set it right on your steel toe, okay, and you can weight with it there. You know, with regular shoes you can't do that. I hate working with a helper who didn't wear their damn steel-toed shoes to work, okay? Because if we've got to set it down, I can take and set it on my steel toe, and I can get my hand under it to get a grip, okay? They don't have that option. They have to set it on the ground. Then they're freaking flipping out because they can't find a way to get their hand under it to pick it up. If they'd have worn their steel-toed boots, bam, they could do it. To me, it is just as important, if not more important, than that tape measure and razor knife. So the next thing, and last but not least, is some type of respiratory protection. A mask, the 95 mask. They work very good. I have several boxes for my guys in the back. I also have the respirators that are more fancy, I guess. They have the rubber thing that goes around your face and the straps that go all over your head. I personally have a couple of those I keep on the truck. But after the COVID pandemic, I got so used to wearing these gaiters around my neck. It's so easy for me to just pull this thing up right there when I'm cutting. And it does have protection from the dust. So I wear these every day now, 100% of the time. Whenever I go to cut, all I gotta do is grab it, pull it up. I'm good to go. Pop my safety glasses on. You know, if I'm using these goggles, bam, I'm good. Now I will say, if you don't have these goggles like this, if you've got regular safety glasses, they're more likely to fog up on you with the gaiter than if you have one of the masks with the rubber. But I've got a beard, so it doesn't seal real good on me anyways. But if you use the glasses with the rubber around them, they won't fog up as bad on you. So that is it, guys. That is what I think you should wear to a granite install. I think the customer will respect you. They'll think, even if you don't know what you're doing, they'll think you do. at least you're wearing what you're supposed to wear and got the equipment that you're supposed to have. Like I said, I'll do a video on what you shouldn't wear, how you shouldn't act, and that'll be a good one. And trust me, I have seen people wear the things I'm going to tell you not to, and I have actually been the person they called to do the install after they ran those people off. So yeah, you don't want to do that. But guys, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and give us a like if you like this video. I'll see you on the next one.